It wasn't until her husband presented the divorce papers that the woman realized the document she had casually signed days earlier while scrolling on her phone was actually a petition to dissolve their marriage. She couldn't fathom how a man she had lived with for 10 years could be so ruthless. But what stunned her even more was their young daughter's icy declaration, "I don't need you anymore." The truth unraveled in her memory. Just days earlier, during their daughter's birthday celebration, the woman had abruptly abandoned her family after receiving a message from her first love. The little girl had begged to wait for her mother before cutting the cake, only for the restaurant to close with no sign of her return. Instead, the man received a gloating text from the so-called white moonlight. "After all these years, she still cares more about me. She even came to celebrate my son's birthday." When the man called his wife, she dismissed his concerns, accused him of distrust, and hung up. Heartbroken, he considered divorce, but their daughter pleaded for 3 more chances for her mother to change. The man agreed, holding his child tightly. Yet the woman squandered every opportunity. She returned without explanation, sneering, "If you weren't a cripple, I wouldn't have to work so hard outside. This family lives on my money. You're just a worthless burden." The man laughed bitterly. His disability came from pushing her out of the path of an oncoming car, an act that ended his career and robbed their country of a brilliant mind. Now, in her eyes, he was trash. She neglected their daughter just as cruelly, giving her discarded gifts, skipping her perfect score parent-teacher meeting, and most unforgivably showing up last minute at the event with her first love's son. When the little girl tearfully approached, the boy shoved her away, yelling, "This is my mom." The woman stayed silent, then publicly denied knowing them to save face. The crowd turned on the lying father and daughter, while she sat cozily with the other man and his child, leaving her own family isolated in a corner, their hearts shattered by her words.